Hello everyone, this is a screencast for the final demo of DevOps. So we'll be talking about the three previous milestones in brief, and we will also be describing the special milestone that we have implemented. As a part of the milestone 1, we were tasked with creating a build server. So we used a sample Java project and built it using Jenkins. On push, the webhooks were triggering automatic builds in Jenkins. We had also configured email notifications to be sent out on the success as well as the failure of builds. For milestone 2, we had to implement the test and analysis component. So Kubernetes was being used for measuring the code coverage. For advanced testing, we were using the EvoSuite tool. As far as static analysis was concerned, we were using checkstyle. And commits were being rejected based on a failed test case or failed analysis. As a part of milestone 3, we deployed a Node.js application. We used Jenkins as our build tool. The Mocha and Chai frameworks were being used for testing, and PMD was being used for static analysis of the code. We configured the production environment using Ansible. So we were using 3 droplets. One was for production, one for the canary server, and one for the proxy and the Redis store. So out of the 5 requests, the proxy was routing 4 of them to the production and 1 to the canary. If an unstable request was being received, the proxy stopped routing to the canary. For monitoring purposes, we used the New Relic tool. So emails were being sent out in the event of high CPU or memory utilization. Auto scaling was being implemented and a new droplet was created and added to the proxy. So that's a brief about the first 3 milestones.
So for the special milestone, we have extended upon the previous milestone, that is the milestone 3, and we have implemented a Dr. Monkey. So this is a high-level overview of the implementation. So we are configuring 3 production hosts, and we are deploying our application on these 3 hosts. And as in the previous milestone, we are configuring it using Ansible. We have a Dr. Monkey which runs in the background on each of these production servers, and it checks constantly for the CPU utilization. So in each cycle, the CPU utilization is being updated in the global Redis store. For 2 consecutive cycles, if the CPU utilization crosses a particular threshold which we have set to 85, then in that case, what we do is we send a mail to the owner of that server and also remove that particular entry from the global Redis store so that no more requests are routed to that particular instance, and then we reboot that instance and all the services are started again.
So as we can see, the proxy server is up and running, and we have 3 production instances that the requests can be routed to, and so it is being currently routed to this particular production instance. If I just go ahead and show you the proxy queue which is there on the Redis, so we can see that all the 3 instances are being populated in the proxy queue currently. So now what we will go ahead and do is try and run the stress utility on the server which currently the proxy was routing to, and then we'll take it from there. So now we go ahead and run the stress utility on that particular server, and what we should be able to see is that the proxy queue has 1 less entry, because now the request cannot be routed to that particular server because that is going to be a reboot now. So as you can see, there is 1 less entry in the proxy queue now because that server instance has been a reboot, and we must have also received a mail saying that the CPU utilization has gone beyond a particular threshold. Now if we just go and try and check the requests which are being routed from the proxy, so we can see that the requests are being routed to the other 2 servers and not the server which has already been removed from the proxy queue. So after the server reboots itself and restarts, the services will come back up, and again the proxy queue will have the IP address for that particular instance, so that the proxy can start routing the request to that server instance as well. So that was our demo. Thank you so much.